Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Chaos TV, and we are officially in the game. And I just actually saw the new Shen skin. Actually looked really good. Haven't seen that in game, so if you haven't seen it, there we go. Anyway guys, this is going to be Moscow5 against Meet Your Makers, game number 2. We did see a very confident start from Moscow5 there, but Darian already having to flash away here after getting scared of seeing Misfortune in that tri-bush. So a flash already gone after about 45 seconds. Better safe than sorry, as the rest of the team were on their way. They have that Morgana at their disposal. They have that Alistair at their disposal as well. So we could very possibly see a counter jungle coming in from the Meet Your Makers side, as they are just waiting in this bush for maybe a trap to come in. Maybe Yorick going to go down towards the river, maybe going to try and take advantage, but no, they are going to go in towards this mid bush. They are going to see Galio right now. Can Zaru land this Dark Binding? That's the question that's going to be answered anytime soon, but the question has been answered, and it's going to be a no, because they are going to back away and go towards blue. Cogmore has put his ooze down, so they do know they're around there right now. Libic is going to go towards Soraka. Soraka, her flash has been burnt as well, so we have a Yorick flash gone and a Soraka flash gone, and the main crucial flash was that Soraka, because as you tend to see is early on in the games, you know, that AD carry of the opposing team does focus that support depending on how much armor you do have from them runes and such, and it seems like she has got 19 armor and 46 magic resist, so definitely going to be focusing on towards Soraka, that bot lane, onto Gosu Pepper, and it's not going to be good stuff. They're going to have to be very, very passive.
I didn't want to interrupt you, dude, but did you just say this is the new Shannon skin? Because this Shannon, it's a new champion. Shannon's in the house.
Is that not the new skin?
It's been there for ages, dude. It's a Scorpion skin. Yeah, there's a Sub-Zero and Scorpion skin. Well, they're not called that, but they basically are from Mortal Kombat. The new one's like a Warlord or something. It's like a big yellow thing. It's like a proper samurai type.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Vince.
Yeah, you should
have just interrupted me. Way to make me look like an idiot.
Yeah, I should have just
I'm not
interrupted
talking
you
anymore. Take it away.
Halfway through the team
Take it
fight.
away.
It's like...
I'm not
But yeah,
talking.
it's going to be the new Shen skin apparently at top lane, facing off against Yorick. Yeah, and I mean, you know, back to the game though, Enzi. I mean, Shen is such a great champion for obvious reasons. His stand unite can go wherever he wants on the map, obviously, as long as it's on top of one of his allies. And could just taunt off them, so definitely in those kind of team fights, especially in the dragon fights and such, doesn't matter if Shen is farming up top lane. If he has his ultimate off cooldown, he can suddenly make it a 4 versus 5 situation, or whatever the case may be. So definitely one to watch out for there at top lane. You're going to have Yorick against Shen.
Yeah, sorry for my burping there, guys. You know, it's quite late. I'm just going to use that as an excuse. Anyway, let's carry on with the game. Forget my derpiness, and let's look forward to a very good game at hand. As the wall has been placed in front of a Wraiths, they are going to ping away to just notify that of their teammates, so they are going to know that is down and ready and waiting to sight any players going in towards that range, as Misfortune will go on towards Gosu Pepper. Gosu Pepper has not got that flash, so they can try and zone her out as much as possible, as Genja will just finish off these creeps right about now. And, you know, bot lane already, I saw her quite early on while you were speaking. Alistair actually is going to come in the mid, headbutt against the wall and the pulver as well. Dark Binding, Tormented Soil, Ignite, goodbye, first blood, Morgana kill. There we go, 5.3k to 4.7k after that kill. And that's exactly what I said and exactly what I wanted to see. The headbutt against the wall, the pulverize, the Tormented Soil, the Dark Binding, the Ignite, the Dead, the Death. There we go, there's the first blood. Morgana and Alistair combination too strong, as a teleport does come in towards the mid lane for Alex Ich to pick up this farm.
Yeah, of course, we have mentioned it a few times, Enzi, that, you know, Galio is a very good counter to the vast majority of those AP carries out there right now. So it was very, very important that Galio did go down there with the help of Alistair, of course. And you said before, Enzi, you know, you do love to see Alistair jungling. He's such a kind of dynamic jungler. He jumps in with the 1-2 combo of headbutt and pulverize, can set up those kills very nicely. Doesn't look like he can do too much at bot lane right now, as Misfortune and Nunu pushing very, very aggressively, pretty much at the tower all day long. And similar at the top lane as well, so pretty much Alistair is just going to have to roam around and wait and try and pick his spots here.
Exactly what I said. I mean, they're always going to be pressuring that bot lane, as Diamond will put that ward into the bush at the river, leading towards top lane. Just quickly caught a glimpse of that one as Gosu Pepper and Genja, like we said, they're pushed right back to that tower. They can't do anything. Gosu Pepper hasn't got the flash. They don't want to overextend. They don't want to get zoned out, although the flash is up right about now. So they have got it at her disposal. So maybe the focus is going to get turned off a little bit as they will go on towards Genja, as the ooze will go down the hill. It's going to get popped from Soraka though, and no problem there. as Mundo looks to be maybe going for a gank at top lane. The ghouls have been released and are harassing onto Cubon here. Darian is in hot pursuit right now. He's going to go on towards Cubon here, but Mundo is waiting in this bush, should be able to come out. But here comes Alistair round the back. We've got to see a 2v2 fight right now, possibly if Mundo does come out, and the headbutt comes in, and the pulverize. The Ignite has been popped. Cubon could go down, forced to flash away. Darian, Ignite ticking down. Is it going to claim a kill? No, Diamond Procs will get the kill on the Duke flash from Darian to stop that from coming in, but Makati is going to be like, okay, stop it, I'm going to go in, and there's the flash from Alistair, and the headbutt to finish him off, but Makati is going to pay the price for that one. He really, really wanted that kill right there and went towards the bush and it got it, but he did fall for himself as well, and that has just gifted Mundo 2 kills. That is never good, as the bot lane is going to get pushed for the first time from Genja and Ghostly Pepper, as Nunu did go back and were able to zone that one out, as Morgana is getting chased down from the likes of Alex Ich. Has got that mana regen. Oh no, I was actually looking at the wrong player. I do apologise for that one. Derpid 24/7, 2K12 Chaos TV.
Yeah, and I honestly think that with Alistair there, it was more the principle. He didn't care if he died, he just wanted to take that Yorick down with him, due to that flash out of the bushes making him look a bit of a fool. So yeah, 2 for 2, as you said before. Mundo looking good though, has already gone back and bought up the Heart of Gold, of course, a gold per 10 item. And I play a lot of Mundo in jungle, to be honest, Enzi, and he's the kind of character that if you get a good start with, you can be a real handful. In fact, he could even start tower diving in the next couple levels quite comfortably as well, so definitely one to watch out for there.
Yeah, and some early dragons could definitely come in as well, although Alistair is around that top lane. He has got the Oracle already. So Alistair with a level 5 Oracle, again, we saw him with Skarner last game. He did exactly the same, and this is just a repeat going on now, as he's going to clear this ward as well. So the ward coverage is not going to be 100% from Moscow5, as Alistair's going to be able to clear them all out, no problem. Makati is going to go for the counter jungle. The red is being got right now from Diamond. He is going to come around the corner. Could come into contact anytime soon. Makati and Diamond just dodging each other there, and here comes Makati. There is no wards down. Yorick has to be careful. Makati maybe going to go for this tower dive. Shen does dive in. Headbutt against the wall. Pulverize comes in as well. Darian could go down, but Makati is taking that tower aggro, and here comes the 2-0 Mundo. Burning Agony has been popped. The cleaver comes out the slow, and there's the ultimate from Shen to put that shield up on towards Alistair, but it's not going to be enough. Makati will fall. Darian with the kill, and Cubon has to try and escape there as bot lane. We do see Genja and Ghostly Pepper getting pushed back to full potential right there, and as Galio comes in towards the river as well. They are going to go for this blue steel. Is Shen going to come down? Maybe go and check that. Maybe go for the face check. No, he's not. This should be able to be an easy blue when that Q has been popped. And the E from Alex Ich. There we go. Morgana isn't even going to go towards blue, and there's an easy steal and a great play from top lane again from Mundo.
You know things are about to go down when you see a Mundo foil flying in your face, and you just saw there, just the kind of just strolling casually by with the Burning Agony on. He's very tanky already. He's also gone back and bought the Ruby Crystal, so he's going to be a complete nightmare. He's just going to gank as much as he possibly can, and as I said before, he's getting to the stage now where he can even start to jump on top of those towers with Saders and Pops as well. So he is going to become more and more of a threat here for Meet Your Makers, and definitely expecting to see ganking bottom lane relatively soon, because Meet Your Makers have been very aggressive down there.
Yeah, and I did actually just see in mid, I'm not sure if you got that on camera, but Galio had to flash away and escape with 30 HP from Morgana. Morgana did burn her ultimate, and obviously the Dark Bind as well. Cubon has to be careful though. If the goals are released a bit too much, Cubon could die. And Cubon is going to go back right about now. The safe thing to do is the pings are going to go bot lane. Alistair, I think, did attempt the gank. Didn't really come off, though, as Ghostly Pepper is going very aggressive against this MYM combo at bot lane, trying to apply a little bit of pressure. Misfortune is a little bit low, but Livik is even lower. The silence has been popped as well. Pings going out towards Makati. And Mundo is there waiting in that bush as the ward does go down in that dragon pit. And Diamond is going to come around the corner as he has got that ping ward down and will be able to get rid of that, no problem whatsoever. So no ward coverage on that dragon for the MYM side. And like you said, Mundo is so tanky right now. He can just solo dragon. That's what he's going to do. He's just going to solo dragon like a boss. And Galio is going to come down, and Soraka for the help as well, just in case. The Q and the E pop from Galio just for the help. And there's a dragon once again from Moscow5. Them with the dragons are so good. They're going to have that timer down. MYM are not. So again, a dragon going towards Moscow5. There is not going to be a timer going towards MYM once again. Although Genja has to be quite careful. He is pushing up against 3 players there. But he is going to back away. But yeah, another dragon, Vince.
Yeah, he especially has to be careful because he actually popped a flash just before he mentioned him. As Alistair came down for the gank, he tried to headbutt Genja and Genja just flashed away. Didn't want any part of that fight whatsoever. So if Alistair does decide to come back to that bot lane once again in a 3 versus 1 while Soraka's making way back, Genja is going to be in all kinds of troubles, especially he's on relatively low mana as well. Doesn't seem to matter though because Alistair opting to go up for the Wraiths and Red and such, and Soraka has rejoined the fight. So yeah, it is very close though, and you have to say, once again, a very close start between these two teams.
Yeah, and you know, that late game really did separate the two teams, and you got Cogmore this time on a Moscow5 side once again. And they are just going to be clearing these minions. Galio has to escape right now as well. Galio is applying a little bit of pressure with that soil, just wiping the minions, no problem whatsoever. Has the Dark Binding at her disposal as well if she does choose to use it. Alistair, after that mid gank, haven't really seen him all that active except for when he did go top lane. I think he did die as well. So he is going to just focus on his jungle for now. He has got that Oracle up. Doesn't want to lose that anytime soon. Obviously that will be 400 gold down the drain if he did die. So they might come into contact right now. Makalati and Diamond Procs are going to meet up. And Diamond is very confident in maybe getting this kill. He is very tanky here as he does throw that cleaver out towards Morgana. The E has been popped and the Q from Galio right now. Dark Binding did just miss Galio by an inch as Diamond is very desperately looking for this counter jungle. The ward is there though, so they are going to see Diamond go up there if he does choose so. And Soraka has to be very careful as Makla is going to push up, and here comes Mundo. The ward is in that bush. Misfortune does know he's coming. The cleaver hits the slow, the Burgundy as well. And we could see a dead Misfortune, although the heal has been popped and a flash as well. But there we go. There's the slow from Misfortune, and Diamond cannot connect this kill. Finally will finish it off after the help from Soraka with them heals. Otherwise that could have turned for the worse as Nunu was coming as well. But Misfortune a bit too much pushed up right there, and they were able to get that kill.
Yeah, but I mean that's why they picked Misfortune. You did see at the end that Sadism was popped from Mundo, and he wasn't getting any health regen whatsoever, and that's purely just down to Misfortune's W. It does reduce that healing done by quite a significant amount. I just switched over to top lane there to see Yorick very aggressive against Shen as well.
He is actually going to go for the tower dive in, but Cuban is going to dash away to safety. Apologies there.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, it was definitely well within his rights to try that one. And obviously, Yorick probably trying to actually pressure him out the lane to, you know, try and deny some of that XP and creep score as well. So Yorick's just going to keep wailing away on that tower. And at bot lane as well, you can have Genja and Gosu Pepper trying to take down the bot tower. So you've got two-pronged attack here, top and bottom at the same time, and two very weak towers as a result.
Absolutely. Let's have a quick look at creep score. Makla with Misfortune is on 97 to Genja's 116 right now. Alex Ich in the mid with Galio on 137 to Zaru on Morgana with 130. And at top lane we have got Cuban on that Shen on 74. And on the Yorick, which is Darien, of course, is on 102. So top lane being won by Darien this time. Really nice stuff as the Oracle is on Alistair. He's just going to be clearing the walls at River. That's the great thing about getting an early Oracle. Can completely deny ward coverage right there. He has actually walked past the ward twice now, but he did just see it on the third time, exiting that tri-bush. So that's another ward going down, giving some nice gold towards Alistair as well. Could maybe try a gank on here, although he is going to go back towards his golems. His red buff is up as well for him to get if he does want it, as Alex Itch is just going to farm this middle lane. And Yorick is actually going to get pushed back from Cubon right here, but Cubon has to be very careful. Darien is 2 levels ahead of Shen right now, so you know, not good stuff coming out from Shen. 2 levels ahead is quite the margin, but obviously with that patch, the lower level you are, if you're able to land a kill, the more reward you get. But in mid lane, I thought Morgana did try and go on towards Alexish there with the Dark Bind. It wasn't to be though, but Mundo is going to come down. We could see a possible gank, although he is just going to go back towards his jungle and safe it out.
Yeah, and just as you saying before, Enzi, about getting more gold depending on your level versus the enemy level. I haven't really looked too much into that, but it's a very interesting concept to me. I think in the patch notes that or the patch video that I was watching, I think basically Freak was saying, look, the game's quite snowballish right now, and we're trying to alleviate some of that pressure on teams who fall behind relatively soon. So I definitely am a huge supporter of that, and definitely interesting to see if it actually changes any dynamics in the game whatsoever.
Yeah, definitely. It's a great addition because, the games can go on longer now. It's not just going to be 20-minute face rolls all the time. It's going to give that possibility and open up more options within the game. But Ghost of Pepper could go down here as Libic will flash in. Here comes the armor. Will it land? Yes, it will. Misfortune got to finish it off as well as Galio comes in with a teleport. But a beautiful headbutt from Alistar. And what an E for coming out from Alex Ich to finish off Nunu in that bush. Amazing play at bot lane right there from Alex with that teleport. Did get knocked back, but it was able to land a perfection of an E. But here comes Morgana, has got the ultimate up and the Dark Binding at her disposal. Diamond is there as well. Zaru has to be very careful as they are going to go for the tower dive. Misfortune goes down courtesy of Genja, and Diamond could go down here, but he is going to back away as Galio is going to take the tower hits, and Morgana could actually get caught out here, is all alone, and Alex Ich flashes over the wall, fails the ultimate, hits the Q, and his teammate, well, not his teammate, the opposition is going to go down. Morgana's teammate, sorry, is going to go down. Genja with yet another kill. Makati is going to go down as well. Zaru could go down here as here comes Mundo, but here comes Nunu. And Nunu does block that Q there. And that was close stuff. Action all over the place as top lane Yorick is going to chase down Shen here. But nothing's going to come of it. Shen is literally on full HP. And it's going to be all good from bot lane, but, a flurry of action right there, I couldn't even keep up.
Well, that in a nutshell, where you take teleport with Galio, that is just Galio 101 right there. You teleport down towards Dragon or bot lane or whatever, and suddenly the tide of battle completely shifts, because that was actually a kill for a kill, Enzi. I think Soraka went down, and I believe it was Misfortune did as well at bot lane, but for a couple seconds there, it was looking quite precarious for Moscow5. Looks like they're going to pick up the Dragon though. Push back that tower, take the Dragon down. They are so methodical, they are so mechanic when it comes to this kind of play, Enzi. They're always looking for an opportunity to pick that Dragon up.
Yeah, indeed. They're just constantly getting them dragons after they spawn. The timing is absolutely perfect. They make sure they gathered up. They have tremendous team play, as we've seen throughout tournaments all over the world. So great stuff coming out from Moscow5, and Morgana actually over pushing there. Could actually go down. The Q has been popped. The spell shield though. Soul Shackle on towards Alex Ich. Alex Ich did get caught by, and the Dark Binding as well. And here comes Alistar and Libic. Libic is going to bash away on towards Galio, but they are going to turn that focus on towards Diamond. Diamond has got a Burning Agony pop, but they are just going to back away here as Morgana is low. Did miss that Dark Binding. If she didn't miss, that could have been a definite kill, but she has to be very careful. Diamond is very tanky at the moment. Is getting some HP back, and Soraka's coming as well to heal her teammates up. And there's the mana regen back for Galio and the health as well. Libic, he could get caught out here as he has overextended. The Q did hit on towards Libic as well. Blood Boil is now on Nunu, and I don't think anyone is really going to get caught out here as Galio is going to go back towards the mid. Zaru is going to wait in the mid, trying to clear these minions down. And she should be able to do that no problem whatsoever as Galio and Diamond will go back towards their jungle bot lane. However, Libic could go down. Ooze did go down as well. But Misfortune is going to try and chase on towards Genja. But Genja has got the heals constantly coming from Soraka and a global ultimate heal as well if Soraka does choose to use it. It is actually down right now, so she isn't at her disposal. Her heal is up in about 2 seconds, so it is up right about now. And the mana regen coming back for Genja, but really nice stuff there as well. Actually coming out all over the place, but still not a kill. And I think Makati could go on towards Darian here. Here comes Alistar. Headbutt Pulverize combination is definitely on the card. Did actually hit the right one as the ultimate was popped from Yorick. Right, the Ignite has come up as well, but Shen is so low, he has to back away, and that damage on Makati from them ghouls is doing absolutely huge. But Darian has to back away now as Makati and Cube on a hot pursuit. But Darian is going to come back right now, which is back with the port action. But the ultimate from Alistar is going to make him incredibly tanky. But the Ignite, but the shield from Shen to save possibly Makati right there. Absolutely incredible thinking from Shen Really nice stuff as Mundo is going to go on towards Morgana in that mid. The cleaver did land, the Dark Binding missed from Morgana, and here comes Galio as well. A possible tower dive on the cards if Zari does stay in that mid role and that mid position, and Darian could get caught out, but it's only Libic coming down, and here's the sport, but here comes Diamond. He does see Libic clearing that ward out right now. They could come to contact, but they are just going to get that blue steel. It came up as soon as Diamond came around the corner there and was able to smite it away. Darian is going to resist them ghouls, and the movement speed of Libic has gone down. Pulverize up, that could save Libic, but the cleaver lands, and the ghoul as well has forced the flash over the wall, but Yorick is going to do it anyway. The exhaust is popped. Darian could fall here as Morgana and Alistair is on his tail. The Tormented Soil doing just a little bit of damage, but Darian is on the escape right now, but Alistair has got that movement speed. The tower aggro, flash in, pulverize, headbutt back, tower aggro on towards Darian, but Darian has not fallen yet, and he is just going to escape. What the hell just happened? And Darian is going to escape. What? What?
Definite flashback, Sensi. I can't remember what the teams were, but do you remember that Udia chase for like 30
oh god,
seconds?
Usain Bolt of League of Legends.
Yeah. While his team was getting Baron. Just chilling, getting Baron. That was Navi, apparently, he's been told. Of course it was. And yeah, that was awesome. But this time, there was actually a happy ending for Darian there, as he did manage to escape. Udi, unfortunately, did fall in that instance that we were talking about before. But either way, NZ, I mean, you have to say there's a big, big gap on the goal difference right now. Kill has just went in previously from Galio onto Morgana.
And also Shen could be going down here. Sorry for interrupting. Exhaust was popped as well. Cleaver was popped on towards Cuban as well. He has to dash away there. Sorry for interrupting, Vince, but I think just a flurry of action is going to happen as Misfortune is going to go on towards Alex. Alex has popped that shield, but the surrender coming in from Meet Your Makers there. I didn't even see that. I thought they were just going to carry on with the game, but I wasn't really expecting that, actually.
I mean, I guess they just kind of threw in the towel. They were like, we can't win this, guys. What's the point carrying on? But in a best of 3, when you're basically fighting for your survival, I'm not too sure about surrendering. Surely you'd want to go down swinging and hope that Moscow5 make a mistake. But I can kind of understand it to a certain degree, because obviously Moscow5 played very, very strongly there. They were ahead in about 11k gold at the end. They were 3-8 up, and probably 4 or 5 towers up as well. So it does make sense, but I'm a bit disappointed that Meet Your Makers didn't try and make a go of that game.
Yeah, everything was like, it was just starting to happen. I mean, all the action was just coming in left, right, and centre. The ganks were coming in, just the plays from the teams. I wasn't even noticing, you know, the goal difference or the team difference, well, the team kill difference. So, no idea there. But you know, Meet Your Makers, they threw in the towel, and that is going to be a game win for Moscow5. They are going to advance through to the semi-finals now. So Moscow5 one step closer to winning that $10,000 tournament of the Corsair Vengeance Cup. But I do believe we do have CLG EU up against TL up next. So guys, I guess we're going to go for a quick break. Don't go anywhere. That is going to be an epic game as well. We haven't even seen one game of that, so a possible best of 3 on the hand. So plenty of action still to come tonight.